But at the same time it noted certain problems in the country, noting the steps that can promote and institutionalize the transformation, which Ukraine wants. The United States firmly on the side of the Ukrainian people in demanding that people responsible for their actions, corruption and the judiciary was independent, transparent and served the interests of the Ukrainian people, said the ambassador. Among the achievements of Ukraine since Bromide, Marie Yovanovitch noted the establishment of new anti-corruption institutions, stabilization of the banking system, civil society development, police reform and decentralization. The decision of the Constitutional Court repealing article on illicit enrichment, the ambassador called a major retreat in the struggle against corruption in Ukraine. It weakens the anti-corruption architecture of Ukraine, including generated the higher anti-corruption court and the National Anti-Corruption Bureau of Ukraine, said Marie Yovanovitch. I think one of the things, despite the decision last week, would be the actual adoption, not just of a new and better amendments to the criminal code, which will not only restore the article on illicit enrichment as a tool against corruption, but will restart dozens of cases that were stopped by court decision, said the ambassador of the United States. After the recognition of the article on illicit enrichment unconstitutional, all criminal investigations must be closed, regardless of what stage they are in. She added, who was caught advising a suspect how to avoid liability for charges of corruption, cannot be trusted to conduct these same works. The head of the SAP was accused that he allegedly leaked information to a suspect in the affairs of the NAB, put pressure on witnesses and prosecutors, and helped the accused. He denies the charges. The US ambassador said that the Ukrainian government must also fund a full audit of Ukroboronprom and declassification of state defense order, to the extent possible. In particular, in the investigations it was that high-ranking officials of defense received kickbacks from supply smuggled parts for military equipment, which was purchased at inflated prices. In Ukroboronprom, declared that journalists have carried out a manipulative presentation of separate data, and did not specify the sources of information. The US ambassador also added that the official, politically neutral security must ensure, Tutatushki or other armed groups do not interfere with the voters to express their will. The team of candidates who resort to attempts of voter fraud should be prosecuted. State resources should not be directed against political opponents, said the ambassador.